is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Notero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. Sitting here with my ride-along host, the one and only, the Big Skipper. What's going on, brother? Oh, you're still crying? Oh, my God. The Phillies, that's all right. Give him a hug, Veronica. Phillies didn't get it done. I get it. I get it. Guys, listen, this is a guy that traveled with the team all year long. Didn't show up to work when he was supposed to. Loyal as a motherfucker to the Phillies. And here he is here today. Phillies went home, as everybody knows. What's up, Skip?
I'm extremely depressed.
Yeah?
I'll snap out of it. We got to put on a good show here today.
Talk to us. Let's be real.
It's been a sad 48
It was heartbreaking.
Hours. It's around my household. Right side's depressed. The wife is depressed. My mother's depressed. I'm depressed. My friends and family back east are depressed. This is not something that we expected, Stevens. We did not expect to go out in the fucking first round. For us, we had to buy the first round, the wild card round. We are built to win championships. Our owner, John Middleton, is a wonderful man. He's a great guy. He loves his team. He spent a ton of money building this team. We're a championship team. Still believe we have the best lineup in baseball. But the one thing that I knew was our problem. The one fucking thing. Plate discipline. I said it. I think I said it last week on the podcast. Plate discipline. They have a 35% chase rate, Steve. The highest chase rate in Major League Baseball.
Well,
and they haven't been able to fix it. They swing at garbage. It's a 3-1 count. They'll swing at a ball in the dirt, a breaking ball, a foot off the plate. They'll try to hit it. Even if you do hit it, you're not gonna do anything with that pitch.
You're talking about they've been doing it all year, or that they were slumping, right?
And last year in the playoffs,
Phillies made me a lot of money throughout the year.
They made me a lot of money in the beginning of the season.
Beginning of the 100%.
What people didn't realize about the Phillies
So did the Atlanta Braves, and boy, did they fall off. Go ahead.
Well, injuries. We talked about that last week with the Braves. But
100%.
the problem with the Phillies, what people didn't realize about the Phillies is that coming into the postseason, out of the 8 postseason teams, 12 postseason teams, they had the worst record since the All-Star break of any team in the playoffs.
So they were declining a little bit.
We were a 500 team from the All-Star break till the end of the season.
But fuck the stats. You traveled with the team. What did you see? You traveled with them the entire year.
I saw a bunch of prima donnas with a lackadaisical fucking attitude.
Well, see, that's what our fans want to hear. Fuck the stats. Tell me what really.
The stats are, the numbers are important.
Well, men lie, women lie. Numbers don't. That's what it is.
Listen, it's like the NHL, okay? You got to come into the postseason hot.
Yeah.
It's any sport. But in hockey, if you're hot, if your goalie's hot at the end of the season, going into postseason, I don't care if you're the bottom seed, you got a shot if you got a hot goalie coming in. And it's the same thing in baseball. You got to be hot the last 30 days coming in. Okay, teams like the Padres.
I got a team for you that's starting to cool off. Look at Detroit. They picked up
Well, they're forcing a Game 5 fucking tomorrow with Cleveland, man.
100%.
Game 5.
It's 2-2, but they got 2 L's after winning what?
Yeah.
10 out of 12 or something.
They've been absolutely on fire. They were the Detroit Tigers. I mean, come on, they were 11 games behind.
I kind of want them to win.
I don't.
I want them to win the series.
I have some future money on Cleveland.
I won't hate on your money. I don't have any fucking fight in the game or any dogs in the game, so it don't matter.
Well, I have Cleveland big to get to the World Series this year. I had them huge with the Phillies, as you know. I had 125-1 wager that Cleveland and Philly get to the World Series, and I'm very disappointed in that. That was a big bag. But my backup is San Diego and Cleveland and San Diego and the Yankees.
Yeah.
So I want Cleveland to win this Game 5 because then obviously they're going to meet in the American League Championship, the Yankees and Cleveland. One of them's going to get to the World Series. So I need San Diego to beat the Dodgers tonight in Game 5. That's what I really need.
From your past experience, do you see it kind of being set up Yankees-Dodgers?
It could very easily be Yankees-Dodgers. It could be Yankees.
It could be a lot of shit, but I'm just saying, like the big picture, what's going to sell the most?
Oh, well, absolutely. The league wants the Dodgers and the
East
Yankees.
Coast, West Coast, baby.
Well, what they want is they
Two
want
huge franchises.
They want Ohtani and Freeman up against.
Ohtani. Don't forget about our boy Judge. Okay.
Yeah, they want Ohtani versus Judge.
100%.
Ohtani and Freeman.
It won't even be Yankees versus fucking Dodgers. It'll be Ohtani versus Judge.
Right.
That's what it's going to be.
And Freeman versus
Cole.
Soto.
Yeah.
It's Judge and Soto against Ohtani and Freeman. That's what they want. They want the Dodgers and the Yankees, and they just may get it. And man,
Wouldn't you say the two top
hope
most
not.
important players on that team though is Cole and Judge?
No.
Who's the two?
I would say it's Judge and Soto.
Soto is a
But-
beast, man, but he goes up and down. But he's
Just
been
my
doing his
last
thing
thought,
this year.
my last comments on the Phillies until we get to the spring training.
Yeah.
I'll see you in Clearwater, you bastards.
All right. You see him at spring training. You're still loyal. You'll be there next camp.
Oh, of course, absolutely. I mean, I'm not a fair weather fan, but plate discipline was their problem, and Jeff and Hoffman coming out of the bullpen, he was lights out all year, and sure enough, he blew 2 games. He blew Wheeler's game 1,
Yeah.
and he blew that game 4, and.
Well, listen, they lost. No one
Yeah.
will hear from them any. All you got to do is move forward. We
That's
got more
it.
games
We-
to sell.
we
We got
gotta
more
move
games
forward.
to win or whatever.
But here's my bottom line to all of it. You got to fire Kevin Long, the hitting coach. I know he's supposedly the best hitting coach in baseball and blah, blah, blah. He's too friendly with the player.
Yeah.
He's like really good friends with Harper and Kyle Schwarber.
You need to
and-
be the
and
boss,
Turner.
not their friend.
Yeah,
They need to be scared of you a little bit.
Apparently, you didn't get through to them plate discipline all year. It started last year in the postseason when we lost to Arizona, couldn't hit the fucking ball, and it just carried on all year.
Yeah.
And bunch of lackadaisical, complacent players that feel like they belong. They thought they were going to be in the World Series instead of fucking actually getting there. But they were the worst team in the postseason heading into the postseason from the All-Star break.
Yeah.
Second half of the season, they were 500 club. So they were really what we call in the business guys false favorites heading in. You know, they really were.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but anyway,
hey, and you know what?
fuck off, Phillies. I'm really mad at you.
And the funny thing is, though, as a smart sports bettor, you never bet them on the side. You bet totals
Oh, I
in
was
that
fired.
entire series.
I called every game perfectly. I had the over 3 times, and then I had the under in game 4, as you know.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't fuck with the side at all. I just didn't trust the bastards.
I know.
But
Well, keep your head up, homie. Keep your head up.
I did go 4-0 on the totals in
100%.
all 4 games.
Yeah, correct.
And congratulations to my clients that took that ride with me.
No fucking doubt about it. Now, there's a guy here that says, love that Skipper's back. Your guys' chemistry is there. I know he's coming out of retirement. Is he ever going to shave, clean up his beard? This guy, what's going on here? Guy's telling you to clean it up a little bit.
That's a knock on Ernesto, man. My Dominican homie shaves me up.
No, but I'm
Straight
saying
edge,
for
baby.
someone to comment
It's
on
a
your
little
trimming.
rough. It's a little rough right
Yeah,
now.
but even if it is rough for another man to comment on that, that's a little puffy. That's a little corny. You know what I mean?
That's a little-
If you look at another guy and you're commenting on how he dresses or how he looks, bro, you're looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Only thing you should be listening to here is how to make money betting sports and listening for those golden fucking nuggets, not worrying about what his lips look like or his beard or anything like that.
Yeah, I could pull my pants down and show you.
Yeah,
something.
I mean, guys, he's also doing dick pics for $2,500.
Yeah,
DM us now, Skip's dick pic, $2,500.
That's it.
Go to promotional payment, and he'll get right to you with the flick.
Yeah, don't worry about my fucking facial hair.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll show you the hair on my balls.
I got an algorithm for him. My nuts on their chin.
That's it.
That would equal pretty much with dick in his mouth, right?
Yeah, snap
Which
out.
that's not what he wants. Neither do our clients, buddy. Why don't we do a show and show these guys how to get paid this week?
Let's go.
Anyway, guys, welcome back to the VIP Sports Podcast. Today is October 11th.
Wow.
Dominic, both my son's birthday tomorrow.
Is it?
Want to give a shout out to Dominic and Sean.
They're born
Sean
on the same
turns
day?
21. Dominic turns 11. It's called the Sean Dom Party.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're what they want is they want no friends or whatever, little tight family thing. I'm bringing Benihana to the house. They're gonna cook in the backyard, Benihana style. My
Very
kids
nice.
love that shit.
Very nice. So I'm invited.
Can you believe Dom's 11?
I'm invited.
Of course.
Okay.
You won't show up, but yeah, of course.
No, I
you're
can't
invited.
believe Dom's 11. So they're exactly 10 years apart.
10 years
He's
apart.
He's gonna be 21,
Yes.
and he doesn't want a big blowout.
He's doing a blowout. We're doing a family dinner. Then they go off and do their thing. We have Dominic's party
He's
set
coming
up.
home from Boise State.
He'll be here tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got that inside information on Boise.
So
It's get it right. It's Boise.
So he.
Boise.
Yeah, easy money last week, minus 27.
No
at home
doubt.
on the blue turf.
No doubt.
Yeah, 62-30.
Yeah, so no, it's their birthday. So happy birthday to my kids out there. Love you guys. So proud of you. Sean's about to graduate college a year early, go right into law school. Dominic is in all accelerated classes, straight A's in every class, and that's with no effort. You already seen Dominic. He's putting 18-year-old Lego sets together in 4 hours.
Nice.
Says on the instructions for an 18-year-old,
Yeah, my grandson
2 to
does
3
that,
days.
too.
Take
Yeah.
your time. You know what I mean? So he's sharp as hell. But anyway, guys, we got a great show for you here today. We got the big skipper in the house. Major League Baseball playoffs are in full effect. College football is absolutely on fire. And I don't know, with this heat wave that we still have going, what is hotter right now? The Vegas weather or my motherfucking games? And let's be real.
It's close. I would have to say the games because we are absolutely on fire.
If it was 115, it'd be a tie, but it's only been about 101. So I'm going to roll with my absolute blowout winners. I'm on fucking fire, Skip.
And don't forget, speaking of hockey, the NHL has now kicked in.
Yeah.
We're playing hockey now. The Vegas Knights play again tonight. They played last night, or the night before.
It's time to bring Banks in for preseason basketball here, motherfucking pretty soon.
You got the WNBA championship going on. You got hockey just started, okay? You got college and pro football. You got the baseball postseason. I mean, listen, guys and gals, if you're not gambling on sports right now, if you're not getting a hold of us right now,
It's too much to choose from.
I mean, shame on you. I mean,
Yeah, 100%.
what are you doing? Get off the sofa, get off your ass, pick up the phone, give us a call.
100%,
It's time to get paid. It's going to be Christmas before you know it. You
it's-
need that holiday money, right?
You ain't fucking lying, baby. It goes Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas like this.
Let's roll.
Anyway, guys, you want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Put your number in, and we'll get back with you with a free pick. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at VIP Sports LV. If you want to get a hold of us, direct message is probably the best way to go about doing it. We will not spam you about DM contests or promotions. So make sure when you go to our page that it's VIP Sports LV, as we had to shut down 11 fake pages. Can you believe the effort these motherfuckers go
I do.
into to take pictures of us, my exact page, a family picture, just to get a little bit of our scraps?
Haters going to hate.
It's not hate. If they put that same energy to not worrying about... Skip, let me ask you a question and be honest. Have you ever looked at another sports consultant's Instagram, or Instagram for that matter at all, ever in your life?
Very, very rarely.
Huh?
Very rarely.
I don't look at anyone's page. As you know, Joe runs our social media. I don't run my social media.
Oh, shout out to Joe. What's up, Joe?
Shout out to Joe out there. Yeah.
Long time no talk. Big
So, and I do that for a reason. I don't want to deal with the bullshit because the social media world is fucking ridiculous. But,
no, I very, very seldom look at other handicappers' websites.
my point is, if they put the energy to
social
stop
media.
worrying about what we're doing or copying us, and they put
Right.
that same energy into being themselves,
Building their company.
create their own company, and
Find-
actually
finding-
building a company,
More importantly, finding winners.
winning games and actually finding a company and learning what a real sports consultant is. Gotta tell you what, it's not selling your shitty sports picks.
Often imitated, never duplicated, I like to say.
You tell that again. Anyway, guys, subscribe to the podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts at. Click the bell on YouTube to receive notifications, and we greatly appreciate all your comments. Skipper and I do read the podcast comments.
I do. That I do.
Want to give a thanks to everybody out there, all active military and retired U.S. military guys out there. It's because of you supporting our country. Allows us to do what we do and live a good life. And for that, we're very, very grateful. Any retired veteran, active military, all you got to do is go to my website, put in your number, or DM me. You'll get a free pick, man. We appreciate you supporting the country.
Sure. Semper Fi, baby.
Let's do a little current events. As you know, Skipper, the iconic, the Mafia-built Tropicana got demolished after 22 seconds on Wednesday night. Question, did the Tropicana mean anything to you? And then they asking, is Tropicana mean anything to the history of Las Vegas? Well, absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Tropicana was one of the originally mob-owned and built hotels.
1957, like.
They laid it out. It's no secret. Everybody knows that corporate casino owners versus mafia casino owners, there was no comparison to how they treated you and took care of you. So, yes, it was very historic to Las Vegas, especially a guy like myself, third generation born and raised. It meant a lot. It was a very hot hotel for a very long time, and it eventually turned corporate, got ran down, and that's why they blew that motherfucker up, and we're bringing in the motherfucking Oakland A's out here to Vegas, baby.
Yes, sir. Finally a baseball team in Vegas.
Not too many people know the talk of the town on Instagram and everywhere else is the iconic Tropicana blew down, but they don't have part two, the reason why it blew down. Motherfucking ballpark's getting built, guys.
Right.
That's exactly where the Las Vegas Athletics are going to be playing baseball, in the dead heart of the Strip.
Yeah, I think it's a horrible location, by the way.
So does the mayor, so does the governor, so does every official in Las Vegas. When they could have, that's why they were supposed to implode Texas Station and all that shit out there to put it out there.
Right.
Would have been made
that
way
would've
more
been better.
sense.
Too far from me, but because I live on
Well,
the
you
south. I
drive
live on
20
the south
minutes,
side,
but at least you can park. You're not dealing with
Oh,
major
for sure. It would
traffic.
have been a way better place.
There's 4-lane highways over there.
Horrible place for a baseball stadium right on the strip.
I ain't gonna lie, dude.
It's bad enough they got hockey down there. And
Garcia, be real. Even the parking at fucking Raiders, they keep it under the hat, but it's horrific, isn't it?
terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Terrible. So it's
Look,
going to be the same thing.
I would have put it down past the South Point, between the South Point and
Oh,
the,
you
and the
went
M.
down towards Mandalay Bay?
No. Yeah, between the South Point and the M, there's a lot of open desert.
Yeah, see, that would have been way too far for the Summerlin people.
No, it's right on the 15. There's like literally there's 3 or 4 exits, easy on and off the 15. Plus, it's really close to my house.
Here's some more news that people probably don't know. Our Aviators, the field is in Summerlin where they play, our AAA team. Now, a lot of people don't know that the Aviators are a farm team for the Oakland A's.
Oh, yeah.
So unless they cut another deal before the next 3 years, you're actually going to be able to be on the farm team on Oakland and get drafted right up the street to go play in the fucking league.
Yeah.
That's what excites me as being a born and raised kid in Vegas. You can go to UNLV and play for the fucking Raiders. You could go to UNLV and play for the Las Vegas Athletics. You could be a woman and play for UNLV and go to the Aces. You can be a kid in college, goes high school or UNLV, and goes and plays right for the motherfucking Vegas Knights.
Yeah.
That's the shit I didn't have as a kid.
Very,
and there's going to be a lot of Vegas people doing that, which is dope.
very exciting sports town at this point.
All right.
Yeah, and we definitely need that baseball team. I'm looking forward to it.
Another current event after
Bad location, though.
Yeah, bad location for sure.
Hey,
Travis
about the Tropicana, you asked me if it meant anything to me?
Yeah.
They had some really nice suites right on the edge, on the corner of the Tropicana, that were looking right over the strip. I've stayed in there a few times. There was a smoking hot little Asian host over there that had a little hot nut for the big skipper.
Really?
Yeah, she used to invite me over there.
Did you at least get a massage? I mean, everything innocent?
Not by her.
No?
Not by her. No.
Oh, my God.
The wife does all the massaging.
Do you do the massages?
Yeah. We don't want to talk about anything other than that.
Well, you brought it up. You know what I mean? She does it all.
No, you brought up, was anyone else fucking...
And you went into a story about some Asian girl.
Any other female touching the big skipper, that's not going to
Oh,
work.
yeah. So she was just being really nice to you, giving you a nice little customer
she wanted
service.
my wallet is what she wanted.
She wanted some bread.
Yeah, let's face it. She wanted the skipper's paper. But
Sounds like she, if you remember her this long ago, she got to you. She must have got you for $10,000, $20,000.
Well, I used to like the sweet she would give me on the edge. It was right on the edge of the corner.
She was a host, obviously. You were gambling.
A host.
She put the hoe in host?
She put the hoe in host. But anyway, yeah, that's the only thing the Tropicana meant to me. It was a horrible ass fucking casino. It was fucking terrible. The machines fucking sucked. And they had
I think I just invented a new one-liner. When I'm mad at my motherfucking host, you know what, George? You're a fucking piece of shit. You put the hoe in host, motherfucker. I got a new fucking insult.
That is a good one.
That is a good
But that's about all the Tropicana meant to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was iconic for Las Vegas.
I don't give a fuck. It got blown up.
No, it was dirty. It needed to be shut down or whatever.
But how about the firework before it at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah,
the fireworks show was bigger than New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Well.
And did you see it, Veronica? They had a big drone show too.
Yeah.
They put the Oakland A's logo up there. They revealed the new Vegas logo, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see it. What it looked like. See,
right.
I was curious to also, we're going to be the Vegas Athletics, correct?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Las Vegas A's.
Yeah, because it's the same franchise, just different.
I think they're keeping the name, yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, current events, Hurricane Milton, landfall in Florida this week, and it was so strong, it ripped the roof off the Tropicana field. That's how fucking strong these winds are coming.
Well, I got a theory about that, too. Do you want to hear it real quick?
Well, I got one, too. My games are stronger than Hurricane Milton. And you know how fucking strong that is,
They'll
right?
rip the roof right off.
I'll rip the roof off this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
This game's so
God, I'm on today.
This game is so powerful. It's stronger than the 120-mile-an-hour winds that ripped the fucking roof off Tropicana Field.
Yeah, you want to rip the roof off your bookie's house tonight?
There
DM me right fucking now. We'll get the job done. Fair enough? Guys, let's just do a promotion right now.
There it is.
You guys want to start winning? My games are stronger than Hurricane Milton. I'm talking about games that are ripping off roofs of the Tropicana Field. Yeah. You want to rip your bookie's fucking roof off tonight? DM right now. $99, Skips, Game of the Day, Major League Baseball. Straight the fuck up.
Wow.
$99, Game of the Day, Major League Baseball. DM now. Game stronger than Hurricane Milton.
Fair enough. If you don't get in tonight in time for Game 5 in the Cleveland-Detroit or the San Diego Dodgers series, I'll take care of you for that Cleveland-Detroit. I really like a play in that game on the over-under.
I'm going to get into it right now because I want that promotion to run for not only today, Friday, but Saturday, Sunday. I'll allow them to call in any day for your game of the day over the next 3.
Well, let's do this. $99 for my top play in baseball this
weekend.
That's it.
That's it.
And your Saturday and Sunday best bet college football.
Well, what I'm saying is we're going to have baseball Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So for $100, they can call up and get your game on any given day.
All right, and we'll throw in one football winner from Steve Stevens.
I'm not throwing in nothing.
Well,
I'll throw my nuts in right on the – that's about it.
Make sure you get me on the phone.
Yeah, you're going to have to talk to Skip because that $99 shit, I'm not all for that, man. You know what I mean? So
make sure you get me on the phone. I'll get you one football game.
Major League Baseball postseason. Garrett Cole pitched 7 strong innings, giving up just 1 run. And the Yankees advanced to the American League Championship Series. Can't believe you don't think he's their number 2 player. Aaron Judge struggled in the series with the win against Kansas City, but he came a little in Game 4. He's waking up a little bit, coming out that slump.
Garrett Cole's been injured a lot of the season.
Talking about right now today and winning getting to the World Series.
I understand. You tell me he's number 2 behind Judge. I don't think so.
No.
Soto's
came through this year.
Soto plays every day. He's an unbelievable.
He plays
hitter.
He didn't do that last year.
Talk about plate discipline. I mean, the Phillies should watch him.
Yeah, no
when
shit.
it comes to plate discipline.
Let's talk about that game.
That guy does not chase pitches.
Let's talk about the game that you wanted to talk about. Cleveland Guardians forced a Game 5 in their 5-4 victory on the road in Detroit on Thursday night. Okay,
Yes, they did.
Game 5 in Cleveland on Saturday, and the winner will travel to the Bronx to take on the New York Yankees. Odds: Detroit -130, Cleveland at plus the $1.10. Quick question before I continue: who do you think the Yankees want to see?
Oh, the Yankees definitely want to see Detroit.
You think? Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
The fact that Detroit got this far, simply amazing.
Well, Detroit's Tarek Skubal. He's starting Game 5 for the Tigers. He has 13 straight scoreless fucking innings in the postseason, and he is the favorite to win the American League Cy Young Award.
Correct.
So Detroit,
well, listen,
they might be seeing Detroit.
I don't think anybody thought that the Detroit Tigers would be in the divisional round in Game 5, 1 game away from going to the American League Championship.
They didn't think they'd even be in the playoffs.
Of course, with the Cy Young winner. He's going to win the Cy.
In Game 5.
Scooby-Doo's going to win the fucking Cy Young in the American League, period. I mean, we all know
should.
that.
He deserves it.
It's going to be Chris Sale and Scooby-Doo. It should be Wheeler in the National League, but they'll give it to Chris Sale. They'll fuck Wheeler again, like they did with Bernsey 2 years back. But anyway, yeah, Scooby, the Cy Young winner this year, pitching Game 5 in the divisional series to face the Yankees in the American League Championship.
Yep.
What a job. Listen, A.J. Hinch, the manager, can't stand you, cheating prick from the Astros. I wish you nothing but fucking failure. But the fact that Detroit is -130 favorite in this game over Cleveland, a team who has had the second best record pretty much the entire season.
You just said it. The line's made strictly from Skubal.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, though. The Cleveland Indians had the second best record in the American League pretty much all year, behind the Baltimore for a while, behind the Yankees for a while.
So would it be fair to say that
they're an underdog in Game 5?
Correct. So would it be fair to say to those people that bet Cleveland, all year long or whatever the case is, are you saying this is the best money that you're going to get?
I mean, it's good value on
good
Cleveland.
value. Yeah.
You got
in other words, the line's off from the sports makers because of Skubal.
I don't think it's off. It's just, I mean, Skubal deserves to be
Well,
a
you
favorite.
were just hating on him at a -$1.30. You're saying it should
No, not hating on him. It's shocking. I'm saying, who would have thought on October 11th that the Detroit Tigers would be in
-$1.30 Game 5.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah, no, you're right.
Against Cleveland.
Huge game tonight. Game number 5 in L.A. tonight, homeboy. Winner plays the Mets. Padres at the Dodgers. Game number 5.
Ooh.
Dodgers -$1.45. Padres plus $1.20. Yu Darvish pitching for San Diego. Ohtani was 0-3 with 1 strikeout in Game 2 versus Darvish, by the way.
Right.
Darvish has a 2.35 ERA versus the Dodgers in 17 starts. If the Dodgers did not want to see any pitcher in this particular game, it was Yu Darvish, no doubt about it.
Well, the fact
They do not want to see this guy. However, I still give the Dodgers the edge and like them to pull out the game.
The fact that the Dodgers beat Dylan Cease in the last game in Game 4, facing elimination on the road in San Diego, they didn't just beat him; they shut him out 8-0 in Game 4.
He got him a no-hitter this year.
Whew. Yeah, and almost another one. I think he threw a 1 or 2.
A one. Yeah, he did for sure. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
I didn't see that coming.
Here's a question for you. In your opinion, what went wrong?
With the Phillies, we already talked about that, right?
Well, no. Yeah, it was just a question like how they went so hot tonight, but you just said plate discipline.
Plate discipline.
That's the fucking final answer.
And the bullpen completely melted down.
Yeah. NFL preview week 6, guys. Season trends. Last week's favorites had its best week of the season, going 11-3 straight up and 10-4 against the spread. The guys in the sports book drinking the beers, farting, talking shit all day, finally had a winning week.
Yeah,
dude.
congratulations.
Favorites and over got him a little bit of money this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was all favorites in the NFL last week for the first time. It only took.
So these cappers
Don't
giving
took
out their
six-
minus 200s actually had a winning weekend, huh?
It only took 6. It only took 6 weeks for the favorites to actually win in the NFL.
Hey, so look, 5 weeks of losing favorites,
Yeah.
minus 200 money lines, 300 money lines, 1 week of winners. You're still down, what, about 14, 15 units?
Yeah, if the public had any money left to get to week 6,
Exactly.
they finally did win because all the favorites just kept. I think out of the first, 12 games, they were like 11-1. The dogs didn't come in till the.
Yeah, towards
late-
the end.
till
Yeah,
the
till
late
late.
afternoon games
100%.
on Sunday.
And although the favorites had a good week there, still an unbeatable value betting underdogs. I don't give a fuck how many favorites won. That's
Yeah.
how you actually get paid. Let me give you a trend here, guys. Dogs of 6 or more points
This is amazing.
are 6-2 with a push
Wow.
against the spread. Skip, I've been
That is-
saying it the entire season.
That is absolutely unbelievable.
No, but listen, it would be fair to say, including myself, nobody has a 16-2 record out of their last 17 fucking games.
No, not in the NFL.
Period.
No. College football, I'm pretty close to that.
Yeah, I hear you, but I mean,
college
yeah, well,
football,
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna
just
get
been
there.
just been killing it. But
The trend, like I said, dogs of 5 points or more are 20-6 against the spread this season.
well, that tells you right there. I mean, if you're betting dogs in the NFL, the big dogs, you're cleaning up. 16-2, taking underdogs in the NFL with 6 points or more so far this season.
And 20-6,
That's unbelievable.
20-6 with 5 points or more. I got another baffling one for you. Let me give you another trend. The rookie quarterbacks, guys, by the way, out
I
there,
saw this.
everybody's hating. It's crazy as fuck.
Amazing.
12-3 against the spread. Rookie quarterbacks in NFL this year.
That would be what? The Bears.
That's every fucking team. It's
Washington,
12-3 against the
The
spread.
Bears, Washington.
Unfucking believable, huh? The
Denver, even,
OGs
right?
ain't getting it done, except for, Mahomes is coming
Bears,
through.
Washington, Denver. That's pretty much the reason why, those 3 teams.
All right, guys, grab your pen and a piece of paper. Previews and Golden Nuggets. Another international game in London. Jags at Bears, -1, total 44.5. You're a big fan of getting up early watching that first NFL game, huh, Skip?
No. 6:30 in the morning.
You wake up in the morning and it's fucking halftime?
I just listen, on Saturdays I try to catch a nap early.
Well, I'm here up early Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in the office all day Saturday. It's my longest day. It's a big money making day.
Well,
Tired as fuck by the end of the day. I
Yeah.
usually take an early nap, get up around 4 in the morning, and then I'm just going all day Sunday again.
I'm not at
So-
4. If I get up and it's dark, my day just ain't right. So I'm getting up right at around
just
about
need-
6 in the morning.
You just need a little coffee and a bump. You'll be
I don't
fine.
do no coffee. I don't do no
No.
bump. I don't do no coffee. I wake up ready to fucking go. I don't eat coffee. I don't wake up with a different face and all moping around the house and drink coffee till I take my shit. I wake right up. I'm ready to get at it.
You're an
Jump in the sauna
Energizer bunny right out of bed.
right off the fucking bat. Ready to do it. Yeah.
Big Skip takes a minute to get up.
Well, of course he does.
Yeah,
You got to
I-
fucking grease up the gears a little bit
Oh,
before you
I-
hit the gas,
Yeah,
huh?
I take a few minutes.
Absolutely.
I'm not a morning guy when it comes.
Well, here's the golden nugget in that
when it
Jags and
comes
Bears
to
game.
waking up.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy.
Oh, I'm a real mean morning.
I'm not.
Real mean morning person. Jags versus Bears. After Minnesota win and cover last week in London,
Mm-hmm.
the favorites are 36-10 straight up
Right.
and 31-15 against the spread in international games.
Now-
So there's your favorite game right there.
Now, by the way, if you watched the podcast last week, as you should have, and if you didn't, shame on you, we pretty much told you in the podcast last week that international games were played, NFL games played in other countries, which I'm not a fan of either. 31, I'm sorry, they were 30-15 last week, we told you, okay, which is 68%, 67%. And sure enough, the Minnesota Vikings kicked some ass again over in London and covered last week. We gave it to you. And looks good for my 15-1 bet as well on the Vikings to win it all.
No doubt. Off the subject, obviously, it's no secret the word's out in the streets. As secret as we've been trying to be, the word's out on the streets that, people have seen us filming Money Talks, New Era, you know what I mean?
It's been a tiring week. But
Yeah,
yes.
well, I'm just saying, isn't it embarrassing to see the fucking DMs, some of the haters in our industry, guys that want to be us? I mean, like, do they not realize that we know who you are, we know your account's fake, and we know that you guys are our biggest fucking fans? Instead of trying to dislike, just get like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you had the talent to create your own show and you had TV wanting you to put out a show, wouldn't they come to you?
You would think they would want to, they would congratulate and join up and want to be on your
Because you know why? They wouldn't be who they are or who they're trying to be today if it wasn't for me and us and Money Talks.
Well, what we
I invented the fucking game and exposed it to the entire fucking world.
Yeah.
When me and you did Money Talks, there were 18 handicappers. Today, there's 200,000.
Oh.
The valet parker's a handicapper.
Everybody.
The dope dealer's a handicapper. The trash man's a handicapper.
Everybody.
The guy that used to sell purses is now selling picks.
You even got Bill Belichick giving out free picks for I don't want to say
Underdog,
I don't want to
yeah.
say what
Well,
book
whatever
it's
the
it's
case.
Underdog.
Yeah.
Underdog Sportsbook app. You got commercials running nonstop with Bill Belichick giving a fucking code, a code to get a free pick.
Yeah, so
Are you kidding me? Bill
I'm
Belichick.
just saying, guys, well, listen, when we're on TV, you know, there's millions of people. It's just like you little 4 or 5 guys out there that are just so infatuated with us. Homie, all you got to do is just accept it and understand we're blowing up the game. And it's like Kendrick said, they ain't like us. You don't do what we do. That's why we're getting TV deals. We don't just sit at home in our rental house or sit in a fucking 2-bedroom apartment, get on the internet, make a fake graphic promotion, and say I'm a fucking handicapper. Okay, there's a lot that goes into what I do on a day-to-day basis that the world needs to see. Because when we film Money Talks, people copied what they did, so they just think that you can just sell your shitty sports picks and you're a sports consultant.
Yeah.
Skip, the same guy that signs up with one of these other guys, let's say they sign up for $500, right? Guy emails him his game, okay? Doesn't know what he's betting, doesn't tell him what to do, just sends him an email. A 5-star game is this, that, and the other.
Doesn't consult him, doesn't help him with his bankroll.
Doesn't consult him, doesn't help him with his bankroll,
Doesn't
talk to him and become his friend.
Doesn't talk to him over to get off of parlays. And
So let me just tell you the difference. The same guy that pays them $500 pays us $5,000.
Of course.
That same client tells them that he's betting $500, but because of the right relationship we have, he's betting $5,000. That same client's betting $5,000 with us.
Well, that's also
It's a little bit different than email, text when you deal with a client on a one-on-one basis.
But there's a lot of reasons for that. Obviously, you know, you're Steve Stevens, #1 gun in the business, more contacts than anybody in the industry, well-connected, highly respected, plenty of money behind us, a proven track record of success for decades.
My point being is like what these guys need to know, these new sports bettors out there, that if you go on Instagram and you see a guy that's basically living and taking videos in a sports book, or a guy who's walking around a mall doing a video, you can best believe, or here's the best one yet. Guys, if somebody calls themselves the GOAT, that is your first red flag. That is the worst, fraudulent, fakest motherfucker in the world, because a real GOAT like a Tom Brady or Michael Jordan, they don't call themselves a GOAT. Your peers have to give you that. The public has to give you that name, the GOAT. So guys, anyone that has anything on their page about them being the GOAT, best believe they're the #1 woke. Worst of all fucking time. You don't call yourself a GOAT. Your peers call you a GOAT.
Fucking nanny goat.
Yeah, that's about right. But anyway, Money Talk.
Fuck those people, bro.
No, 100%. But like I said, all we're doing is blowing this industry up even bigger like I did the first time. And all you guys out there that are in the sports consultant business trying to get to my level, keep working hard. Do what you got to do. But you don't want to waste your time trying to imitate me. Be yourself. You got to have a certain aspect of your character that people like on the phone, how you represent your industry, and it's not gold chains, cars, and fake money.
No.
I can tell you that right the fuck now.
Shout out to Alejandro, who put his phone number in for a free pick the other day, and I called him up. And, you know, he's stroking me, but I'm a fucking master. I know when I'm being fucking stroked.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, at least,
So,
yeah.
So, you know, I'm talking to him for fucking no more than 5 minutes because he's just wasting both of our times. Okay? So he kept saying, give me a game, give me a game, give me a game. Hey, slow the fuck down. Okay? I'll give you the fucking game when I'm ready to give you the game. Okay? First of all, don't fucking tell me what to do. Okay? Calm yourself down and we'll make
How many times?
Calm yourself down and we'll make some money. But to your point, what you were saying, he finally broke down and told me, he goes, I just got to be honest with you, Skip. He goes, I'm a handicapper. I got my own service.
See what I mean?
I just wanted to see what Steve's
You
free
got
pick
nothing
was
else
today.
to do with your time,
I said,
so
what the
you're
fuck
calling.
What are you worried about Steve's free pick for? If you're a handicapper and you got your own service.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Skip,
So I'm,
every...
like, what's the name of your service? You know, where are you at? Where are you located? What's your fucking page, right? So he goes, well, I kind of just started. I'm getting new. I've been watching you guys, right? He goes, I got 8 clients now. I'm like, fucking Alejandro, snap the fuck out of it, bro.
Yeah, man,
like,
find something else to do with your time, dude.
He's like, I got an Instagram, I got a page, right?
That's 99% of the people out there.
This
They're
is
not
what
born
I'm
and
trying
raised
to-
in
this is
Vegas.
what
They
I'm
got no connection. They ain't been betting for years,
Right.
and they made millions of
This
dollars.
is what I'm trying to say in reference to what you were just explaining, okay? This guy says, yeah, I just started out giving them free picks. You know, I just give out free picks, and I got a little hot, and people
Got him a Discord or a Telegram channel?
People started liking me, you know. So what I do now is I just charge them 30%, 20% less than you guys, and they love it. I'm like, Alejandro, go back to fucking Boston.
Alejandro, you don't have one. Hey, you don't have one of our clients.
Go back to no,
those 8 people.
He didn't say he had.
No, I know what I'm saying. His 8 clients, like he's comparing. Well, your guy that bet 50 with you, so I'm going to undercut you at 30. Motherfucker, you ain't talking to none of our clients.
He was fucking thrilled because he has 8 clients now, okay? And they're betting like 100 or 2 a game, and he's getting his 30%. He gets he gets $32.
Oh, my
he gets
God.
$32 off of a winner, okay? But Alejandro, go back to busting tables.
Yeah, let's
go back to busting tables.
Let's give these guys some golden nuggets. Browns at Eagles. Eagles have been very disappointing in my eyes. Eagles minus 9.5. The total 42.5. Game opened up Eagles minus 6.5. Went up 3 points. Here's the golden nugget. I'll tell you why. Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni 4-1 straight up. 4-1 against the spread after a bye week. And Philly is 17-3 straight up after a bye week since 2000.
Pretty strong.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? That team just ain't clicking, brother. What's going on over there?
Sirianni, man. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I said that last week, but I will be making a wager on that game. I don't want to say too much, but there's also the over 6 trend in that game.
Yeah.
So be careful because, as we just told you, dogs in the NFL where you're getting 6 points or more are 16-2-1 this year.
Correct.
Okay?
So this
But then you got Sirianni, who's 4-1 against the spread since he's been the coach of the Eagles after the bye week, and the Eagles are 17-3 straight up after a bye week. So you got conflicting numbers there. Be careful.
Marquee matchup. Commanders at the Ravens. Line, Ravens minus 6.5. The total, 51.5. It is the second highest total of the week. So, I mean, what do you think there?
Shootout, apparently. That's what they're thinking.
100%.
That quarterback for the Commanders has been fucking fired.
They're
one of the biggest surprises so far in the NFL.
We're talking about another rookie. Jaden Daniels. The Commanders have been crazy on offense, averaging 31 points per game. Here's the nugget. Lamar Jackson is an El Scorcho, 21-1 straight up against NFC conference teams in his career. And, hey, Lamar's still looking for that blowout. You know what I mean? They've had.
Holy shit. So. Let's say that again. Lamar Jackson is 21-1.
You heard what I said. 21-1 straight up. And against
the NFC?
Correct.
He's only ever lost 1 game to the NFC?
You heard what I said. 21-1.
What?
Yeah, he takes real pride in pounding them out.
Wow.
Lions.
So again, be careful because rookie quarterbacks are 12-3 against
They're on fire. Correct.
Okay. Jaden Daniels fits that category.
Correct. The spread is 6 or more.
However, Lamar, the spread is
which
6
favors
or more,
for the underdog.
Which is another 16-2.
And then you got fucking Lamar going 21-1 against NFC teams.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Yeah, that's not a game that you should be betting.
Well, it's basically Ravens money line, but probably take the point.
Yeah, correct. Exactly. Okay. So it's not a game to go big on.
I mean, on paper with trends, stats, you would take the Commanders, maybe buy 1 point, buy that up to 7.5, but money line the Ravens.
Or you'd have a guy like me on the other side that sees Lamar's 21-1 and goes with Lamar. So it's just a game you don't fuck with.
Yeah. So just money line the Raiders and then buy a point and a half.
Yeah.
The Ravens, and buy a point and a half with the Commanders plus 7.5. You'd be laying like minus 140 on that.
If you're a degenerate, but from your perspective,
or just stay the fuck away.
Stay away, 100%. Yeah. Lions at Cowboys. Lions Detroit is -3 in this particular game.
On the road.
Total 52.5, the highest total of the week. The total opened up at 51.5. Here's a stat, guys. The Lions rank first in the NFL in adjusted offensive line yards, and the Cowboys rank 31st in the NFL on defense. Jared Goff is 38-18 in indoor games in his career.
Well, you know what I've always said about football. I mean, the games are won in the trenches.
Yeah, 100%. No
Period.
fucking doubt about it.
Offensive line, defensive lines. I mean, just look at the teams that have had success. The Patriots, the Chiefs, they've always had the best offensive line in the game. Baltimore, the Patriots and Chiefs offensive lines never get enough respect.
No, they don't.
There's a reason why they win Super Bowls and championships.
100 fucking
And it
percent.
starts up front.
Yeah, 100%.
Talking to a former lineman.
You know what I mean?
Give some.
You got to take your guys out. You got to take care of your guys.
Yeah.
If you got MVP, we're going to Hawaii with you.
Yeah. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, you're not gonna do very well.
Monday night, NFC East showdown. Buffalo Bills minus the 2.5 at the Jets, total 4.5. Jets fired their head coach this week. The Nugget, since 2019, these teams are 8-2 to the under in this matchup, averaging 36 points per game. Here's what we're looking at here. Jets just fired their head coach. You already know our boy over there. He's looking to get the win for the fucking. Aaron's looking to get a win over there for the Jets. But at the same time, Bills have yet to have their blowout game, that where they just really pound somebody.
Except
and it's usually the games that have a small spread like this, 2.5.
That Monday night game, they won huge. Other than that, yeah, they won one blowout. The rest of them.
I'm talking about with a 2-point spread.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
usually the small spread.
It looks like a fucking trap to me.
100% it does.
The Bills, after losing last week, coming back,
Jets losing their coach. They have. I mean, come
Aaron
on.
Rodgers. I mean, stay off the mushrooms, bro.
100%.
Holy shit, dude, do you blow?
If he would have came back on that peyote and fucking demanded going to the Raiders, I mean, everything would have been all right. We would have accepted your peyote shit out here.
Aaron Rodgers is just stealing money at this point.
Yeah, no doubt.
The Bills laying less
He's
than
still a beast, bro. You
he's
can't.
Aaron Rodgers.
I love him. He's still a beast.
Yeah, I ain't dissing on him at all. But right now,
You just did. You said he's robbing the league.
No, he's robbing the Jets. Yeah. I mean, listen, all these little fucking retreats and mushrooms and all this bullshit.
You mad you ain't in that sweatbox with him buck naked on peyote
No,
or what?
I ain't mad about that at all. But I mean, the Bills. I mean, if this is a must-win game for the Bills.
I'm thinking.
In my opinion,
mine too.
This is a
I think they need to blow the Jets out.
And why is it only 2.5?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're on the road. Jets just fired their coach. They still got Aaron Rodgers.
I think the fans and everyone's
This
in
is a
disarray
fucking
over
trap.
there. Yeah, it's a trap. It's a trap.
Straight up trap.
College football week number 7. Here's a recap. 5 teams from last week covered once again. BYU 6-0 against the spread. Eastern Michigan 6-0 against the spread. Army 5-0 against the spread. Marshall 5-0 against the spread. Pittsburgh 5-0 against the spread. We've been giving this stat out for 4 weeks since they were 2-0.
We gave those same five teams out last week,
and they all won.
And told you they were all undefeated against the spread, and they all covered again.
Skip, do you understand what our Golden Nuggets were last week? 85%, my friend.
Well,
85%. Free winners on this show.
6 years.
Yeah. So I'm just saying. Who's hot to the over? Guys, college football, this is who's hot to the over. Boise State, 5-0 to the over. Vanderbilt, 5-0 to the over. Ball State, 5-0 to the over.
Balls on your chin.
Miami, 5-0 to the over. And the Navy, 5-0 to the motherfucking over. We went over all those. We went over all those last week for the guys too, Skipper.
Wow.
You guys, anything else we can do for you? Come out there, wash your car, shine your shoes. What else you want to? Fucking A. Anyway, who's hot to the under, guys? These are teams that are hot to the under in the NFL. Houston, 6-0 to the under. Oh, no, college football, sorry. UL Monroe, 0-4 to the under. Florida State, 5-1 to the under. Boston College, 5-1 to the under. And last but not least, Washington, 5-1 to the under. These are teams to bet the under in college football. Teams to fade recap. These are teams you bet against. Kansas and Air Force did not cover again last week, and now they are combined for an 0-11 against the spread.
Wow. So if you're betting against the Kansas Jayhawks and the Air Force Falcons,
you're 11-0.
You're 11-0.
100%. These are stats that you guys just don't know anything about. Yeah, they might be out there, but you ain't reading them right. Here's a quick recap. Last week's Golden Nuggets, Skip, were fucking golden. They put the golden into Nugget. You understand that?
Yeah, Navy covered and over again.
Let's slow down on this a little bit.
And over
Navy
again.
covered, cha-ching.
Yeah.
Cal covered, cha-ching.
Cal didn't just cover. Plus 10.5.
Yeah.
Okay, at home.
Outright.
Plus 10 well, they lost right at the end of the game, but they were winning outright the entire
Hold on, were they not winning
game.
the entire fucking game?
They were covering from opening bell to the final
winning
bell.
outright. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we told you about Cal last week. They came clear across the country. Miami, Florida came clear across the country, out to Cal.
And it was easy money.
And Cal was plus 10.5, and they just covered wire to wire, never in doubt. Should have won the game, lost right at the end.
That's 2 winners we gave them. I'm not done. Old Mississippi, Ole Miss, covered.
Easy.
Clemson covered when we previewed the game. We previewed the game.
Yeah.
They were 14.5 favorites and won by 16. Only trend that didn't come true was the Navy versus the Air Force. That game did not hit the under. Right. So out of the 13 trends, we had one game that didn't hit, guys.
Even though the Navy overs are We're 5-0.
You
going
think
into
any
that.
other show took their guys 13-1 on free fucking Golden Nuggets?
No
Skip?
wonder they don't fucking call.
No shit, huh?
No wonder.
No wonder the DMs have been.
No
so-
wonder you. I mean, we get about 200 calls on a Saturday morning. We should be getting 600
Yeah, because they watch the
because
show.
they watch the podcast.
Hey, I watch your pod, guys. We're
Yeah.
good, thanks. But Skip, let's be
Yeah, I
real.
went 13-1 listening to your podcast. Yeah,
Correct.
no shit.
Yeah, but these aren't
Yeah,
the games.
hit the donate button.
But I don't give out one game that I'm betting my six figures on this game. So these guys are eating like a motherfucker. Could you imagine if they're eating and then called up and got our personal plays?
You need the dessert.
They'd be filthy rich. Huge game in the Big Ten.
$100 weekend? Are you kidding me? $100
It's
weekend?
embarrassing. It is.
You're
But-
gonna get my best play in baseball this weekend and one top play for Saturday.
and a lot of guys, listen,
in
guys,
college football from Steve for $100.
You got-
877-220-6540. This is important, man.
No, it's very important. I have something to say too, guys. And this is no offense to you guys, but if you're betting $20 or $50,
Don't call.
we're not the company for you, and we're not putting you down. If you guys are on a Telegram channel and you're used to spending $50 or $100 for your guys' service, we're not. We deal with the biggest sports bettors in the world. We deal with the oil tycoons, real estate tycoons, guys that want to make serious fucking money. Now, I'm not bashing guys that are betting $500. That's what the office is for. We love guys like you. We turn $500 players, build them a nice little bankroll, and turn them into $5,000 players within a couple weeks. But if you're betting $20, $50, don't even waste your time DMing us. Get your bankroll up to where you can bet at least a couple hundred, and then give us a call.
There's services out there that'll cater to that.
Yeah, 100%. And you
But
can
it's not
go
Steve Stevens
deal
and-
with all that.
and
But
the
yeah,
big
no,
skippers.
please
No.
don't DM me and tell me you bet $20. We're looking, we deal with the guys out there that are betting, nickel a game. Even if you're betting a couple hundred, we have bankroll building systems for you. But guys, 90% of the business that me and Skip deal with, I don't have a player that bets under 5,000 a game. I don't think you have one that bets under 2,000. Couple occasional thousands, but the majority of our players are betting 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, $200,000 a game. Not that we look down on the little guys, but we're too expensive for you. We're not a guy sitting in a rental house guessing games so we can charge anything we want for our fucking
We're
game.
not Alejandro.
Yeah, we're not Alejandro, okay, guys? So we pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for the information that we get to give you an honest chance at winning. And we're still not sitting here telling you that we win every game like these other motherfuckers. Yeah, we lose.
Yeah.
But as long as you win 3 games to every one you lose, you ever had a problem going 6-2?
Listen, our goal, my personal goal has always been 65% or better. I've been able to maintain
It's winning
that.
twice what you lose.
Yeah, I've been able to maintain that for decades, with the help of Steve and some personal knowledge and contacts. I mean, listen, if you're going 62% or better consistently, you're making fucking money. And anybody that tells you they're 80, 90%,
For the year,
tie your shoelaces and run like hell.
because they're lying like a
straight
mother.
up fucking lying.
They're straight up
Okay?
fucking lying to you. Straight
You
up.
want a couple honest guys that'll actually give you a shot at beating the book, an honest, legitimate shot with the right information, help you with money management, consult you, take you by the hand, make sure there's no mistakes. 877-220-6540. You're not going to work with us any cheaper. It's $100 weekend. My top play in baseball this weekend. A strong play in college football for Saturday. 877-220-6540. 2 plays, $100. You'll go 2-0. Start making some damn money. I don't know what you're waiting for.
And let's
If
be
you don't-
clear.
If you don't call in for that, I mean,
And let's be clear, the reason why we've given them the one-time promotion is to make them a quick $1,000 so they have some money to buy a real package and get off and run.
absolutely.
All right, guys, huge game in the Big Ten. Like I said, Ohio State at number 3, Oregon. Ohio State's -3 in this game, total 54.5. Here's the Golden Nugget, guys. Since 2018, the Buckeyes are just 6-13 against the spread when playing a top 10 team on the road. And Ohio State is also 2-7 in their last 9 games in this spot. What's next,
That's
Skip?
a huge game.
Let's talk about that Red River fucking rivalry game.
Texas, number 1 ranked Texas at Oklahoma. Texas is -14.5 on the road in the Red River rivalry. Total 48.5.
Yeah.
There's
Injury news in that game?
There's some injuries in
Yeah,
this game.
yeah, there is. Oklahoma's leading wide receiver, Deion Burks, is not expected to play on Saturday with a soft does he have a soft tissue injury?
Yeah. I got a heart tissue.
Yeah, I hear you, bud. Golden Nugget, since 2016, Texas 31-22 against the spread when favorites of 14 or more points in top 20 matchups.
So Texas laying 2 touchdowns or more when they're playing a top 20 team, they usually get the job done 31-22. Not a bad number. Not fantastic.
It's
but
horrible, actually.
Yeah.
South Carolina at number 7, Alabama. Alabama minus 21. 50.5 is the spread. Here's the Golden Nugget, guys. Since 2017, Alabama is 7-0 straight up and 5-2 against the spread after a straight-up loss.
which doesn't happen very often.
It really don't. Here's the Golden Nugget. Top 10 teams after a road loss that are favored by 14 or more are 18-6 against the spread. Now, there's a number for you.
Yeah,
That's about 70%.
That's a solid 70%.
Yeah, 100%. One of the most talked about teams in college football
So
right
the
now.
The under.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
South Carolina, Alabama.
To the under.
The trend is on the under in that game, guys.
Correct. In college football right now, number 17, Boise State. Boise State at Hawaii. Boise's running back, Ashton Genty,
Wow, that
has
kid is a monster.
1,031 yards
Oh.
in just 95 carries this year.
And what does he have, like 18?
He's averaging
He's got like
11 yards per carry.
He's got like 18 touchdowns, I think, too, or 16.
Well, yeah,
This guy is sick. And,
Hey.
and he also squats fucking 600.
Boise's getting it done. Easy blowout last week. Here's the Golden Nugget guy.
That kid, Ashton Genty, he is.
Yeah, he is.
a fucking stud.
He is. Well, could you imagine what he's doing up there at Boise State?
Well,
he's the
he's-
kingpin. No
he's-
doubt a fucking about it.
He's your next Derrick Henry.
Boise State 9-0 and 7-2 against the spread versus Hawaii. They basically own Hawaii.
Yeah, apparently.
Here's the Golden Nugget, guys. Be careful, because when Hawaii coach Timmy Chang is 4-0 against the spread as a home conference dog.
Okay, so the stats on the Boise State Hawaii game. Boise has beaten Hawaii 9 straight times. That's no shock. But the important part is they've covered 7 out of their last 9 meetings with Hawaii. However, as you just said, Timmy Chang, the coach of Hawaii, has covered 4 in a row as a home dog inside the conference.
Skip,
So,
let's just keep it real here.
Be careful.
We're 40% into football already. 40% of the season is pretty much over at this fucking
They
point in
only
college
play-
football.
They only play 12 regular weeks of college, and this is week
We're
7?
Correct. We're getting halfway through NFL. No, week 7.
We're halfway through the regular college football season.
That's what I
The
said, about
bowl
40%.
You'll be eating turkey and stuffing. It'll be Thanksgiving before you know it. We'll be playing college basketball tournaments, and those non-conference Thanksgiving tournaments will be here in fucking 5 weeks?
That's what I'm trying to tell you,
I mean,
guys.
come on, guys.
Stop trying to figure it out on your own, guys. Like I said, time is running short, and it's time for you to get paid. We're at that time of the year right now where you got Major League Baseball, you got college football and NFL games, and so much to choose from. Gives the sports bettor the advantage, guys. You want to make some real money? Call us at 877-220-6540. DM us on our Instagram. But at the end of the day, Skip, like I said, this is prime time for us. I'm on a major fucking run, breaking these bookies like never before.
Absolutely.
It's a pleasure to be grinding with you
James
again.
Madison last night. Nice call on that one.
James Madison last night, absolute blowout winner. Actually, one of our clients on the show had 50,000 on that game, so they'll be able to get a little glimpse of that later on in a couple months. But anything else you want to say?
Yeah, listen, again, I'm going to say this. If you don't call right now, 877-220-6540, invest a lousy $100 bill, and go 2-0. My top baseball play of the weekend, Steve's big game on Saturday in college football. You just absolutely hate money if you don't call us right now. I don't even know why you're watching. You're watching because we make you laugh a little bit. You love us or you hate
No, because
us.
we give 90%
And we-
fucking golden nuggets. That's why they're listening.
Yeah, and we give fucking golden nugget trends just absolutely make you money. But if you want 2 games that you could step out a little bit and make some real money for a lousy $100 bill, give us a call. I don't know what else to tell you. If you don't call for that promotion, you'll never call because we don't work any cheaper than that. We're not whores over here.
Yeah, no doubt. But anyway, guys, like I said, sports betting is in full effect. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. You want an actual chance to win, give us a call, guys. We've been tearing these bookies a new asshole, and we want to help you out as well. You want the finer things in life? You want to get that new car? You want to put your kid through college? You work your ass off, guys, and you work way too hard to be throwing darts with your fucking money. You want an actual chance to win? You want to break these bookies like you never have before? DM us, guys. And on behalf of VIP Sports, myself, the Big Skipper, the crew, we love you guys. And remember one thing. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. I'll see you in the winner's circle.
It's Steve Stevens. I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat. I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb.